Hello, welcome to Just Prime. As part of this video, we are going to see how to build a generative AI application using Spring AI as a framework and React.js. We are going to use it for the chatbot UI interface purpose, and we are going to use the LLM models. So these are the three things we are going to use to build a generative AI applications, and we are going to see how to build step by step and how to run it, how to validate the response, so that we are going to see it. So that's a simple way we are going to build a generative AI application with the chatbot interface for testing purpose, and we are going to use the technologies as Spring AI, React.js, and model. We are going to use LLaMA model. So let's get started. So before building, so what are the things we need it in detail? We are going to see first one is like a Spring AI. We are going to use it to build the our services, and Ollama. We are going to use the second one to run the LLM model in our locally. Which model we are going to use it? We are going to use Llama 3, and we are going to use React.js to build the a chatbot or user interface application, and Node.js we are going to use it to run React.js application. And the React icons I'm going to use it to display some of the simple pretty icons. So let me show you. So how to get these URLs, you can able to find it in the video description. First let me show you the Spring AI URL. So if you see, right, Spring AI, so this is the one. You can find very good amount of documentation, very good documentation how to use Spring AI, how to build application, and I have already prepared a detailed video how to create, how to use this Spring AI. You can able to find this link in the video description as well. But this is very good documentation to start to understand the Spring AI, and like what are the models it will support, like Google, NVIDIA, Ollama, Perplexity, so DeepSeek, Azure AI. So all these models it will support, and what are the embeddings it will use, image models. So everything you can able to see it here. So this is the first and very important URL, you can use it. And the second one is Ollama. So like I said, Ollama I'm using it mainly for the to run models locally. So if you see, so we have very good documentation in Ollama. Come back here, and these are the models it will support. As part of our demo, I used a very simple one, llama 3.2, and which contains 2 GB of space it required and 3 billion of parameter it will support. So this is very good one, and it's like a, you can use in your Windows desktop, and you can use with commands you can able to interact with. It's like a Docker, how you are running a Docker to run the images. Similar way you can use this one to run your LLM models locally and to see the response. How to run these models? It's very easy. Once you install Ollama, you can use this one, Ollama run, whichever model you are interested. So this model will be downloaded in your machine, and it will start running it. So then you can use it, and you can find very important and very useful commands here. How to run it, a model, and how to remove a model, and how to copy the model as per your wish. And once model is running, you can start writing the input or sending the query and getting the response. So that we are going to see it. So this is another important URL, we are going to use it. And the remaining is React.js and Node.js. You can install it, and if you don't, if in case if you don't have it, I can give the links in the video description, you can take a look. And another one is I use React icon. So this is also very good one, and you can find very useful icons, React icons. So this is what I use preferably, and for other application building purpose you can find lots of very good icons. So you can select whichever icon you are interested. So let me show you the icons what I have used. If you see here, there is a lot of pretty icons. You can find it here. Robo, it's a tiny robo. If you want to change the color and you want to increase the size, it can be done. It's very flexible, and you can take this one and you can use it. So that's all about the URLs. you can use it. So as part of next step, we are going to see how these components will work together. So if you see this diagram, flow diagram, we can see we have different components like Spring AI, prompt, LLM. So these are the different components which are working together, and you can say user is a React application kind of chatbot. We are going to give the query and it will reach us to the Spring AI application, and then we are creating a prompt so that we are going to see what is the prompt and how we are configuring. So once uh, user request will reach to the prompt, and it will take user query and prompt together, then that will go to the LLM model. So LLM model will get the answer. So here it's like a little tiny robot. We can see it will act as a tiny robot, and it will give the response back to you based on the trained model, large language model what we are trying to use it. In this case we are using the llama 3, which was built by Meta. So once we got the response back, again it reaches the prompt, and inside the prompt we had given a set of instructions how the response will be formed based on the configuration of the prompt. Then it will come back to the Spring AI, then it will give the final output. So the final output could be anything. It could be image, or text, a video, or audio, or any code. So this is the way the user query will be added to the prompt, and will be giving back to the LLM, and it will come back to the prompt, and it will be customized back, and finally the output will be sent back to the user. So this is the way the entire application will work together, and finally we can able to build the generative a application with the help of uh, a Spring a chatbot application. Okay, now let me show you how to create the project. So the first one is I have already installed Ollama in my machine. So let me show you. Let me verify my Ollama. So to run Ollama, we have to use this command to verify which version of Ollama it's installed. If you see, it's installed already 0.5.1. And if you see what are the models are available in my local, so we can see, so this is already available. In case if it is not there, it will display empty. And now if you want to see any model is running already, you can see currently no model is running. If you want to run any model, so you can use Ollama run which model is running. You can type the model, press enter. So what it will do, it will try to see if the model is present in your local, it will run directly. If it is not present, it will try to download the model from the Ollama server, and then it will run for you. So then you can use it. Now your model is ready, it's running in your local machine. If you see here, it's already running, it's asking the question. I just say hi, let's see what's going to respond. So it's saying that hi, can I adjust you. That means your LLM model is running. It's llama 3.2, it's built by Meta. So one step is done, your model is ready. The second step is, right, like I said, I have built a simple React application as a chatbot interface. You can see, so this is the React application, I built it. I can share the code with you, you can have a look. So this is a very simple React application. You can see here, so there is a division I have displayed to display the text and who is the user is typing here, and we can see a simple text message where your user can type the message and you can send the text and corresponding CSS. And from this React application I am trying to call a REST service. So this is the REST service I am trying to call it from my React application. So this REST service I'm going to show you how I build it, how to start it. So this I'm using here Axios, one of the npm JavaScript library. You can use it. By using this you can able to send the query. So that's about the React.js, how to build it and how to use it. Like I said, I'm using some of the icons to display the tiny robo. So you can see here Axios, some of the icons what I used it, and I'm using the functional component to build this application. and rest is simple CSS. I just kept here directly, but you can move into the your CSS class, so that's a better approach. So now let me go to show you the our main application called Spring AI. So if you see, this is one of the Spring AI I have built it. So how to build this Spring AI application, so that I can show you another very important URL, Spring initializer. So you can use this one, and you can add Ollama as a dependency, so that way you will be getting all Ollama and AI features in your pom.xml. You can see over here, so it will install the Ollama as a dependency, and it try to download all AI related dependencies. So that way you can able to start writing the code, and you can add other dependencies, like you want to create a REST controller, Spring Boot services, and you want to add dev features, so you can add all those things. So that way you can able to build a Spring AI application. And if you see, I have already built it. So this is my simple a demo application, and this is my controller, and this is my API. I'm using it. And if you see, so this is our final service. Okay, so this is our service. You can see the service I have built it, and as part of the service we can able to send the prompt. We can see as part of demo what is this prompt and how what is the use. And this is our controller. From the controller I'm calling the service, and this is our simple application. First let me start this application. To start this application, I'm going to run this as a Java application. This is the first step. Your Spring Boot application should run. We can see your Spring Boot application is ready to accept the request, and your Ollama is ready. And this third one is finally we have to start our Spring Boot application. So let me start that one. Okay, so this is our Spring Boot application, I mean React application. I'm going to start it. So how to start a React application? You can use npm start, press enter. So this will start your application. Once this is ready, you can able to see your UI interface. So your React application is coming up now. Yes, now we can see your React application is coming up. It's saying that it is introducing hi Sam, nice to meet you, hi Sam, and saying some I'm your a virtual assistant, some details it's giving. So if you see this, so this is the first question. It's coming directly and displaying to the user such a way that the user who is interacting with the chat, they should understand this is the AI assistant and the name is Sam. So that's the way we are going to build a simple one, and it's firing a query backend side. If you want to see that one, let me open our application. And if you see, so this is what the query, it's already fired and you got the response. So let me close all those things. So now your chat application or bot application is ready to answer your questions. Ollama is running, your Spring AI application is running, and your React application is running. Now let's test your model or test your Spring Boot application by asking some of the questions. Let me ask some simple question. What is the capital of Japan? Okay, I have asked a question. So now we can see it's asking, it's giving the response very clearly. So the capital of Japan is Tokyo, and it's saying that we'd like to ask some more things. So that means you are getting the response back. So that means you are getting the response back. So you can see the question backside. What question is going on? So the question is going on, what is the capital of Japan? If you see, the first question got failed because here it's invalid character it went, so it failed. So that's the reason. Okay, now let me ask another question, simple question. So I'm asking a simple question. good morning to Hindi. So I'm just asking one of the simple question, translate good morning to Hindi so that we can see how it will understand the native or local languages. So that's the main purpose of this question. Yes, if you see, we got a response saying that good morning in Hindi. It's saying that Shubha Shamida. So that means it is trying to give one of the native or local languages. So that's why we can able to verify simple local language translations. Let me ask another question. Simple math problem. Let's see how it's going to respond. Yes, it's saying that a simple question. It's saying that 68. So math problems are working. So that's the mean of that one. So let me ask, who is the president of? This is a simple question. I'm just asking. Let me see what's going to respond. Who is the president of US? Yes, it's saying that I'm happy to help you. As of 2023, I can provide you the president of US is Joe Biden. So this model is trained till December 2023. So till 2023 December, the president of US is Joe Biden. So that means there is a limitation while using these models. The model is trained till to certain date. So you will be getting the response till to certain date. And if you ask any question beyond that, you may not get the response, or you may get the wrong answer. So this is the limitation. So if you use only a trained model, so you will be getting the data or response based on the trained data only. It will not give the answer real-time data. So this is the limitation. But now it's saying the Joe Biden. Now I'm tracking the video the times the president of US is not Joe Biden. Okay, so but it's giving the president is Joe Biden. So that is the limitation. How to solve it? So that we are going to see it. But now the US president is Donald Trump, but it's not giving the current president, but it's giving the past president as part of the 2023. So this is one limitation. How to solve it? That we are going to see it. So let me ask another question. What is Java in two lines? I'm just asking a simple question. What is Java in two lines? Let me see what it's going to respond. So it's just given Java is virtual LLaMA, high level language, object oriented program. So let me ask same question again and let's see what it's going to respond. Yes, so it is going to respond. If you see here, the answer is different. The question is same, but the answer is different. So how that will work? So every LLM model having a field called temperature, so it's built, the value is built between 0 to 1. So if you give the value at most value 1 or 0.98, so the response will vary every time. It's kind of realistic. So the question is same, but the answer you will be getting always it's different, but meaning is same. The way it will express the answer is different, but the meaning is same. If you want to control I mean in a natural way or a realistic way, you can put the value is temperature almost near to 1. But if you don't want every time changing the answer, you can make it 0, then it will be the same answer. But the default value or whatever the LLM you are using, so that they will use to set the value like a 0.789 in that range. So that's the reason, though you are asking same question, but you will be getting the answer is different, so that you can able to control also in your Spring AI application. Okay, now let me ask a last and final question. We can see how what is the creativity of the model. Tell me a joke on computer. So why I'm asking this one? I want to see the creativity of the model, how the creativity will work. So here is one. Why did the computer go to the doctor? Because it had a virus. It's a simple joke. I hope that one is completely correct and ran smoothly for you. So it's just a joke. It's trying to say on the computer, why the computer went to the doctor, it's having a virus. That's it. So this is the way its creativity is working, its math problems are working, and it's giving the answer based on the time duration what it got trained. So the limitations over here, it's not giving the real-time data, and if you ask any of your personal data, it's not able to give, right? So this is the two limitations: real-time data you will not be getting, and your personal data or your application specific or your project specific or your company specific data, it's not able to give. So how to solve this problem, so that we are going to see in the next video. I think that's all about this video. So the summary, what we have understand it, how to run llama models or any models locally by using Ollama, and how to build the chatbot using Spring AI, React.js. So that's about this video, and thanks for your time. If you like the video, you can subscribe the channel for more subsequent updates, and thank you.